When Walking with Dinosaurs comes stomping into the sports arena, it will feature the latest in reptilian robotics and high-tech animation. But in the beginning, Hollywood features of these primitive creatures were primitive. The world got its first look at dinosaur animation when Winsor McCay handmade 10,000 separate drawings to create Gertie the dinosaur. Then in 1925, the process takes a giant step forward when Willis O'Brien, using what he calls stop animation, puts into motion Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's classic novel, The Lost World. It's a tale based on real life. For years, adventurers and archaeologists around the globe reported finding fossils of giant reptiles.
What do you call this thing? Why, something from the dinosaur family. Dinosaur, eh?
The word dinosaur means terrible lizard. It was coined by Sir Richard Owen in 1841, and then 7 years later, it happened. From a farm in Haddonfield, New Jersey, Dr. Howard Folke unearthed and put on display the world's first complete dinosaur skeleton. He called it Hadrosaurus. Haddy, as it became known, was a sensation, sparking dinosaur expeditions and the growth of paleontology. With each new dinosaur came new questions, and while science tried to dig up the answers, Hollywood would fill in the blanks. And it did in 1933, with the biggest star ever to hit the big screen.
Look at Kong, the eighth wonder of the world.
If we start back in the 20s and 30s, King Kong and the Lost World, the way dinosaurs are depicted, you have Tyrannosaurus Rex in this classic tripod stance with his tail on the ground, standing up like Godzilla.
With King Kong, a Tyrannosaurus Rex meets its match, and it does so one frame at a time. This short scene took 2 months to produce.
Stop motion photography isn't for everyone. I think there's just a handful of people who can really stand the pressure of, shall we say, patience. I had to learn a great deal of patience.
When King Kong made its debut at Grauman's Chinese Theater, so too did a 13-year-old Ray Harryhausen.
I walked into Grauman's Chinese Theater, and when I came out, I haven't been the same since. I mean, it changed my life.
Working in his garage, he created his first dinosaur test film, which jump-starts his career. Through the 40s and 50s, Harryhausen would take stop animation to new heights. There was Mighty Joe Young and the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. Like Harryhausen's dinosaurs, the public was hungry for more. In the early 50s, San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge could only take so much when Harryhausen's creature came from beneath the sea.
Ooh, hi. Nice weather, huh? Oh, there goes our view. See ya.
In 1 million years BC, there was even more to scream at. In the original, special effects turned armadillos into armored dinos. Then in the 1960s version, Harryhausen had Raquel Welch running for the hills.
Watching these films, it's easy to get the impression that there was a time when we humans lived with dinosaurs. But actually, they died out 65 million years ago, before we came along. We do, however, live with what many paleontologists believe are their direct descendants. And fortunately for us, they are now smaller, live in trees, and don't include us in their diet.
although not totally accepted, most paleontologists would agree that they're still with us in the form of birds. The birds are direct descendants of small-bodied, feathered dinosaurs like Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. If you look in Jurassic Park and you look at Tyrannosaurus rex, it's bent over, its tail's out. It's, as one paleontologist referred to it, it's the 10,000-pound roadrunner from hell.
Like their evolution, our depiction of dinosaurs has come a long way. With computer animation, this brawny brood of Brontosaurus from Peter Jackson's King Kong keeps us on the edge. It's the kind of high-tech wizardry the BBC used to create their successful series Walking with Dinosaurs. And that series has now come to life. With state-of-the-art robotics, replicas of real-life reptilian giants take you back more than 150 million years. And if it's anything like Harryhausen's world, Walking with Dinosaurs may be as close to the real thing as we'd ever want to get.